I want to talk to you about the problems of consuming a diet of prepared and processed foods. I think most of you already know that today, because of the way we live and the urban environments that we're in, the cities, most of us, that our diet oftentimes becomes totally processed and totally prepared. And compared to, say, 100 years ago or even 50 years ago. And myself, I grew up on a farm where we raised and grew most of our vegetables and our fruits. And so our diet was naturally a lot unprocessed. But today, because of the fast pace of life, we find ourselves consuming these diets of processed and prepared food. What is the danger of that? Well, the problem of that is that when you prepare foods and process foods, the industry, number one, eliminates in the preparation process many important vitamins and minerals and trace minerals are actually lost in the process. So in order to, rather than eating the whole grain of rice, we take off the outer part and we eat just the sugary part, the high glycemic part. And this happens with lots and lots of foods. And so the vitamins and the trace minerals and the things in the fiber is often gone in these prepared type foods. So if your diet is like that, over a period of time, you're going to begin to miss these micronutrients and these vitamins. And then enzymes is a very, very important part. Enzymes is what nature put in all of our live foods. Nature gave those foods the enzymes necessary for the body to process these foods into so they could be absorbed. But when we apply heat and many other high temperature processes, these enzymes are naturally killed. Starting at about 120 degrees and up, we start losing various enzymes. Many foods are prepared at very high temperatures for very long periods of time, even above 200 degrees or more, or very high temperature, put in the can and retorted. And so a lot of nutrition is actually lost due to temperature. And the other part of nutrition is in the processing itself. So you want to make sure that your diet consists of at least a part. And I like to say if you could have 50% or more raw foods, it would be wonderful. But you may have to start out smaller because you're not used to all those live enzymes and real live food. And then you begin to consume more and more and more of these. But make sure every day that you have some raw foods. A lot of people say, well, I'm concerned about raw foods because they may have bacteria, they may have pesticides, whatever. Well, then make sure that you're getting an organic supply of foods, or you're cleaning the foods that you are getting from the store. Even if you're getting organic, I recommend that you have some kind of either cleaning machine or solution that you will clean these and remove the pesticides and the chemicals and the dirt and the bugs and all the other stuff that can be in good live food. But you'll find after a while that your taste buds will intensify. You will be able to really taste the food. And a lot of that is because of the live enzymes that you're actually tasting. Today we cover up because we have no enzymes that we have to find all the time, that we have to have many digestive problems. If you look in a typical store, you're going to find aisles and aisles of digestive aids because we're not eating the live foods that we should be consuming. We're missing all those micronutrients and trace elements and enzymes that are lost with heat. So in processing and manufacturing, it's important that we watch and control temperatures. And when foods have sensitive kinds of temperatures or enzymes, that we're able to process below those temperatures so that we don't destroy that quality of the food. Today you notice that foods can sit on the shelf sometime and never spoil. The reason for that is because they've killed all the live enzyme activity. And before you might have brought food home and vegetables and fruits, and they would rapidly spoil within 4 or 5 days. Sometimes now they'll last a month or more because they are so devoid of these enzymes in the process, and they've been picked green, they've been processed, or they've been heat or gassed in the process, and a lot of these things are gone. And so basically we're not consuming the real live enzymes. Even if you're consuming pasteurized fruit juices. Remember, a lot of heat has been applied. And so a lot of times you're getting some ingredients, but you're getting sugar and water and no live activity. So it's important that you get the juice from the live orange or from the apple as much as you can, consuming the whole apple as opposed to just the juice itself. You'll have a less rise in blood glucose levels by doing that, and you'll be getting live enzymes. And you will see after a while you won't be needing to take all of those different color pills and pills for heartburn and digestion, because your food will actually process. Your elimination will be better. Your absorption will be better. And if these things are better, your energy level will be better. So I invite you to look at and begin to change your diet from so much processed and prepared and high temperature pasteurized foods to more natural way, and you will see a greater benefit. So do it gradually so that your body can adjust to these, and once you do it, you'll never go back to all these prepared foods. Thank you very much.